In episode 2 of the Musky Hunt, I go back to the same river I was at in the first episode, but with the intention of committing fully to an 8-hour float. I figured if I caught one muskie there, surely I could catch another, right? I figured it was either that or I'd slowly lose my mind and want to break my rod over my knee. Either way, I was committed to fishing for the coolest apex predator freshwater has to offer. Welcome back to another video. That fish looked... oh, another one's coming. He's on it. Eat it, dude. Please eat it. Look at that fish. Eat it, dude. Please eat it. Please eat it. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So, Musky Hunt episode 2. I'm out here once again, actually on the same body of water that I fished last time, only because I once again was in the area for something completely unfishing related, or completely not fishing related. And I decided, with the weather the way it is, I should at least try to catch a muskie. So I'm at the same spot I was at last time, except this time I'm just going to commit to this river because I tried a second river last video, and although I did hook a little fish, it wasn't much. So I'm going to fish a real long stretch of this river and just see what I can pull out of here. Weather conditions are way better than last time, so I expect to at least see more muskie, hopefully. So anyway, let's see what we can do. All right guys, go Tom. Flies in the back. Everything else is loaded up front this time. And we're going to catch a muskie, hopefully, maybe. So I'm in a different kayak than I was last time, for no real good reason, other than it's just, I just had to grab this kayak. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna grab a kayak, might as well fish with it. I like the other kayak better. This one's a little bit less stable, I think. But it still is gonna do the job, I believe. So we're gonna fish it out and hopefully catch another muskie today. Catch a muskie, don't flip the kayak. If I can do those two things, it will be a successful day. Got a little bit of rain here today. Overcast, perfect muskie conditions. I would assume that I would at least move fish today, even though the water is equally as clear. If I can at least move one, it'll be a huge, huge success in my book. Alright guys, so just like I did last time, I'm gonna kind of just nose up in this creek again. Never caught a muskie in this creek, but I moved a little one in here last time, and I would assume that they kind of push up. They should be like pushing up at least towards the tribs this time of year, even if they're not fully ready to spawn yet. So the water temperatures are getting close to spawning temperatures, although it's not usually sustaining it because of cold temperatures at night or something. But the muskie still should be kind of getting excited and ready and amped up. For that reason, I'm gonna keep hitting these creek mouths and these creeks and stuff, because you just don't know, man. So I've gone up this creek further before, but it looks like there's a bunch of trees down. I would have to portage my kayak around it. I'm not saying I would never do something like that, but I don't have that much confidence in this creek to where I'm like willing to spend that much time on it, especially when I know the river is so good just below this. And that's where I caught my muskie last time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around, partially fish my way out of this and see what happens. But yeah, I can't get past that. Well, let me phrase that. I could get past it if I really wanted to. I'd just have to get out and pull the kayak over it. But I don't have that much confidence in this creek to do that. I've never seen a fish over 30 inches in here, to be honest with you. Which doesn't mean that there's not up there somewhere. I'm sure there is. But I'm just gonna fish the main river because the weather's really good and the fish in the main river should be pretty active right now, hopefully. So that's the plan, let's do it. All right guys, we're back out on the main river. I think my plan here is to just kind of let the current take me wherever it wants to take me. See what happens. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but look how clear it is out here. And where this creek comes in, it creates this like color change. You would think there'd be a muskie sitting up in this color change, but I don't think I've ever actually moved a muskie in this specific spot. I've moved some lower than this. I don't think I've ever moved any specifically in this color change of this creek. Oop. See a lure of some sort in that tree there. Someone else has been musky fishing this. I ain't the only one in this section of water. Got him! Oh my God, I just missed a muskie. I was looking off to the side and the fish ate and I missed him. Are you kidding me? Maybe he'll eat again. Dang, dude. He just ate on a slack line and just flat out didn't get hooked, which is crazy. Ain't no way I just missed a muskie. That was a good fish too. Dang it, dude. As soon as I went to strip set, that fish just turned and never even, I don't think he ever even felt the hook. Dang, dude. That's crazy. That's enough to make a grown man cry, man. That's enough to make a grown man cry. I tend to miss muskie like that on the fly more than I did on conventional gear. As in, sometimes, like if the muskie hit at the wrong moment, and like in that situation, my kayak was going towards the muskie, it's like I watched the muskie eat. By the time I could catch up enough to set the hook on it, the fish had let go of the fly, and I felt him for like a brief second, and he turned his head and he was gone. It's almost like if you're not set at the right angle, you cannot catch the fish. It's a good sign, but it still freaking drives me up a wall. That's okay. It's okay. Keep fishing, John. Gotta have a PMA, positive musky attitude. All right, guys. So I had one musky eat that I should have caught. Probably a mid-30s fish. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for that, but at the same time, it's musky fishing. You're not gonna catch every fish that hits your fly, unfortunately. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to this hole that I caught that muskie in last week and try that hole because there's always fish in this hole. And then I'll keep going down river from here. I'm also going to look strategically at where the creek mouths for this place come in at. Because although that muskie I had eat wasn't right at the creek mouth, it was close enough that like it was in the washout for the creek mouth. So that might be another key. So I'm gonna look at that too as I go down through here. And I'm gonna try power fish for a big old ski, baby. I'm gonna try to keep a positive musky attitude and not be upset about that fish that I missed and keep on going down through here and catch one. Come on, dude. Oh, there's a muscle. Laziest follow you ever saw. Was a fish though. Which is cool nonetheless, even if it was a lazy follow. All right, let's reset here for a second. Got fly line everywhere. I'm going right in the middle of my hole now. It's not what you want to do. I did have a musky follow though. He came in hot for a second and then he turned and stopped. That's my second musky follow though. Stop, dude. Why is it right when you get to the good hole? It's like, this is the spot where I'm gonna catch the muskie. The wind rips me right in there, baby. Yeah, keep ripping me, baby. Keep ripping me. Someone's calling me. I can't answer, I'm muskie fishing. All right, guys, there's a creek mouth here, and the creek mouth is super muddy. Sometimes these muskie use like mud lines to ambush predators. It'd be super sweet if there's one sitting in this mud line somewhere. I don't think it's very deep here though. Oh, there's a muskie. Following me in already. Little one. Oh, there's a follow there. Of course, now, of course, I have to fly into the creek bank. Like, dude, sometimes this wind just like looks at me and they're like, oh, you wanted to do something interesting? Let's see if you can do that, buddy. You know? Like, what are we talking about here? You see the way the wind just, I did move a muskie. I need to be a little bit positive. I did move a muskie. But dude, the way that wind just turned me and immediately shot me up into this creek is infuriating. And now I just cast it on the bank, so. This flag might be cool. Switch flies, but I wanted to try like a dark color because I don't know, I've been using a really light white color the whole time. I just wanted to see if a fish would react to this like black. It's kind of a black with an orange tail. I don't know, may not matter, but it's worth a shot. I've moved 3 fish thus far, so see if we can actually catch one. Oh. Musky. Dang, dude, he came in hot, but then he just turned at the last second and didn't eat. Dang, dude. At least I moved one again. Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna eat that. Oh, he's still on it. He's on it again. dude, eat. Can't see him now. Dang, dude. That fish was hot to trot, but then didn't eat. That blows. Make one last cast up in there. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. He followed it like 2 and 3 times, dude. That was crazy. Not a very big fish, but it was cool to see him come in so hot anyways. All right, so I've now seen 4 muskie, which is awesome. 4 skis, dude. One of them ate. The first one I saw actually ate me. Haven't had a fish actually eat since then. That fish looked, oh, another one's coming. He's on it. Eat it, dude, please eat it. Look at that fish. Eat it, dude, please eat it, please eat it. Come on, eat it. No, I pulled it out of his mouth. He ate that thing. Are you for real? He ate it and I pulled it. I set into it and literally I watched it just pull it out of his mouth. Oh my gosh. What is happening? That was like 2 fish in a matter of seconds that I've moved here. Oh my gosh, dude, he ate too. Oh my gosh, huge muskie. Huge muskie, huge muskie, huge muskie. What is my line doing? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? This shit will make me blow my freaking brains out. I just saw a 40-inch muskie. I just saw a 40-inch muskie. I do not think it was the fish that just ate me. It's a big freaking fish, dude. I'm telling you what. Come on, baby. Eat that fly. Eat that fly. I know you want to. Come on, baby. Be nice to me. 40-inch muskie, dude, all day long. Oh my gosh, I just saw it. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Eat it. Oh, he almost ate it right there. He's still on it though. Hold on, he still might eat. Drop my rod in my water like an absolute dick. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I got lines stuck in a bunch of different places. I got big muskie swimming around. I'm now standing on my line. Dude, what is happening? That's crazy. Dang it, man. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Can't believe I didn't get any of those fish to eat. Oh my gosh, what an absolute butt kicking, dude. What an absolute butt kicking. All right, this creek mouth should be, good gracious. This creek mouth should just be right around the corner. So I'm just gonna fish in through here for a second. Down to this creek mouth. And then after that, I'm gonna have to start going back home because I'm a long ways from the car and I gotta paddle all upriver to get there. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Lots of follows though, man. Wish you could talk to a muskie and be like, why are you following instead of eating today? Whereas the other day I didn't move hardly nearly as many fish, but they all ate. It's just weird. All right, so this creek mouth is right here. It's not as big as I was hoping it would be. Also, the other creek mouths that I've caught fish at so far, I think there's a good chance that part of the reason it's been so good is because there's a mud line, like there's muddy water. So that could be part of it too. Oh well. I'll cast this one tree right here with this fly, and then I'm gonna switch flies and start going back up. So I paddled back up the river slowly but surely, casting occasionally at the areas I had moved muskie on the way down. Unfortunately, the muskie decided to completely disappear, as they often do. But I still had one more fish that I wanted to try and catch. Alright guys, I got 15% battery, and I've come right back up to where I started, which may not seem like a big deal to you guys that are watching the video, but I have paddled for decades now, give or take a decade. And I'm gonna hit this creek mouth again because obviously I did have a fish eat right down just below me here. So I'm gonna try it for a second, see if anything will come out of it or not. Oh my gosh. The wind is really screwing me over quite a bit, but I wanted to give it a shot with this black fly that seemed to be working at the other spot, because it was pretty cool how many fish I moved on this fly. It's just a Buford. This is where that muskie ate earlier. Something tells me he ain't eating now. Dang, dude. Got distracted by that stupid one little thing. Cost me the freaking muskie. That's crazy. Still annoys me a little bit, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, finally. Kind of like moving in a direction. It's downriver, which is where I need to be. Which is super cool. He's coming on it. Eat it, please eat it. No! No! Oh my gosh, dude. That fish ate. I don't know how you're supposed to set the hook in that situation either. He ate it in the figure eight. I mean, you can't strip set there. I don't have enough line out to strip set, so you have to trout set on it. I don't know what to say, man. He came in hot, followed all the way to the figure eight. Should have caught that fish. If you're a musky fisherman, you know how relatable this day was, because more often than not, that's how it goes. I fished many days for muskie where even seeing a fish seemed like a win, so to move 6 or 7 was incredible. If it weren't for the wind and the sour taste in my mouth from losing the 2 muskie that ate in the figure 8, I'd have been a happy camper. If you have any advice on actually hooking a muskie in the figure 8 on the fly, let me know in the comments below. There is no other fish I've targeted that can push me to my breaking point quite like a muskie. I'll catch you on the next episode.